guys? Welcome to Picture Book Drama, where it is everything in entertainment. I am your host, Sean, your video and comic guru. Welcome to part 2 of my Black Friday haul. I again apologize to you guys for it coming out late. I just work my ass off. If you would like, please subscribe, leave a comment on my channel. I really would appreciate it to help the channel grow. And if you guys remember part 1, I am doing a giveaway. Power Man and Iron Fist number 50. This is actually the first issue of Power Man and Iron Fist. This is after Power Man 48 became, or 49, turned into this. So definitely, if you want to be entered into that contest, just leave a comment on that video, and it is hashtag Power Man Iron Fist 50. Be a subscriber to the channel and like the video. That's it. But we're gonna move on with this one because this is a huge haul. I picked these books up, or at least the first stack I'm going to show you I picked up from Alley Cat Comics here in Chicago, Illinois over Black Friday. They had a huge sale, a lot of dollar books, 50-cent books, and these books I'm going to show you in the first stack ended up actually being 50 cents each. I thought they were $1 each, but they were 50 cents. And then I decided I was going to jump on eBay and pick up some more books. So we're going to have a hell of a time. So sit back, relax, enjoy. Going to do a giveaway at the end of this one as well. This one is a series that came out in 1994. Not the best time for DC Comics. DC was starting to trail off, and I remember when this book came out and I just wasn't feeling it just because it wasn't a typical superhero book. It is actually a legacy book, really, when you think about it. It is from DC Comics, and it is very connected to the Justice Society of America, or JSA. This was written by James Robinson. It is one of my favorite series now. I really wish I had jumped on it when it first came out, but we are talking about Starman. This was fantastic. This is actually Jack Knight the third Starman. This is actually, as I said, a legacy. His father and his brother were Starmen as well. The original Starman, who was a part of the Justice Society of America, is his father. So this is actually a great book because they really, really lean heavily into the lore of the Justice Society, the heroes. I mean, it's fantastic. So without any further ado, we're going to jump into these. So here we go. Issue number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. Yeah, I know. I missed some. I was so mad because someone got to them before me. Issue number 11. 14. 15. Some of the best covers I've seen for a comic as well. 16. The New Mist. Again, legacy. They have legacies in here. I love it. And they have the character The Shade, who, if you guys watch Stargirl, you know he's actually a really, really, really cool character. Issue number 17. Number 18. That is the original Starman, or at least that's his costume. I'm not sure if that's the original or the son, but that's amazing because they both wore the original costume. Jack did not wear a costume, which is kind of why I didn't jump into the series, because back then, if you didn't have a costume on, you were boring to me. That's the way I was. I was a kid, or I was a young adult. You have issue number 19, number 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. That is The Shade. Awesome character. Probably my favorite character in the series. 26. And just because it is that time of the year, number 27, with that fantastic Christmas cover. 28. And that is another Starman. Again, Legacy. They go through all the Starmen in this series. This is issue 29, 30, 31, 32, 33 with Batman. Very rare that they have superheroes in here. And when they do, they actually make sense. It's just not a glorified cameo. They actually have a reason to be in the book. Number 35. There's Alan Scott, the original Green Lantern. I think at this time he was going by the name Sentinel. But he ran originally, well, he went back to his original name of Green Lantern. 35. 36. See? Another Starman. Who had a series in the 80s. I do want to get that series. Wasn't that great, but it's a part of this legacy, so I do want to get that. And then you have number 37. Everybody was doing those face covers, kind of like what Marvel did in the 80s. DC did that in the 90s. Number 38. 39. And then, unfortunately, missed a few issues in there. Number 42. 45. 46. 47. 48. 49. 50 with that beautiful foil cover. If you have to put foil on it, this is how you do it. And then we go 51. Bringing a little bit of Krypton into the series. 52 with Adam Strange. 53. 54. 55. We're going to be in some really cool covers soon. 56. Starting right now. These are all connecting covers. 57. 58. If you haven't noticed, these are all Alex Ross artwork. 59. And it shows all the different Starmen. That's number 60. 61. And then some weren't in bag and boards. So you got number 62. Which is the last cover of the connecting covers. Number 62. 63. 64. 65. 66. 67. 68. 69. You love that cover. That's a really cool cover. 70. Found them all in one haul. 71. 72. 73. Missing 74. 75. With Superman. This is actually such a great issue. If you're going to get an issue, get this one. 77. 78. 79. And technically the last issue, number 80. Now they did do an 81, which is a tie-in to the Blackest Night, but this is the original final issue. Then they also had, and I'm going to do these in numeric order of dates and when it came out. So this is Starman 1000. So basically, I think this would be tied with being the first. Oh, let me look at the date real quick. Sorry. Because this supposedly came out in 85? I don't know. I don't know what year that came out in. If you guys know in the comments, let me know. You got annual number 1. That has the beautiful The Shade. I keep wanting to say Shade, but it's The Shade. Annual number 2, which was a part of that Pulp Heroes thing they were doing. They did it well in here because it fit the tone. For the others, not so much. You have Starman, Secret Origins and Files. This is part of what they call the Girl Frenzy thing they were doing at that point, but this is Starman the Mist. This is actually the second Mist. I believe she's the daughter of the original. You have a Starman 80-page giant. And then I ended up picking up the miniseries, The Shade. All in one haul, people. This is just, it's so amazing. Got issue number 1 of The Shade. Number 2. And even these covers are so beautiful. Number 3 with Jay Garrick on the cover. And issue number 4. All of those were 50 cents each. I got almost an entire run of Starman. Some of the ones that I weren't able to find, I know someone was in that box just before I got there. I had no idea I was going to find Starman. And once I saw those, I just grabbed every issue I could find. And that was awesome. Now, this is a series, again, I started in 1994. Ran all the way to 2010. It's a series I think needs to be rebooted. We need to find out what happened with the character. Even though that issue 80 is probably one of the best definitive endings that you have for him. And I know in some other books they made a mention of him and he's doing well. So I guess that'd be good enough for me for right now. But like I said, I did jump on eBay and find some more. I didn't complete it. I won't deny that. I did not do that. But I came real close. One of the issues I wanted, they had issue 0. Part of the 0 Hour that came out. Again, not one of the things in the 80s that wasn't that great, but this was. This was one of the best things that came out of the 80s. The 90s, excuse me. And from that 0 Hour, that event was horrible, but this was one of the better things that came from it. They did have issue 1, 2, 3, and 4 in there, but I already have those. But what I needed was issue number 8. Number 9. Would have been great if they were boarded, but it is what it is. Number 10. Number 11. Love that cover. And issue number 12. So as of right now, I think I'm missing, where's my list? Missing issue 7, 13, 40, 41, 43, 44, 74, 76, and that issue 81 that is the Blackest Night tie-in. Other than that, I will have the entire Jack Knight Starman run. That's pretty sweet. But I said I was also going to do a giveaway. So since I already have issues 1 through 4, I'm going to do a giveaway on here for you guys. All you have to do is put in there hashtag Starman, be a subscriber to the channel, hit that like button. That's it. It's right there for you as well. So hashtag Starman. But I'm pretty sure that was a longer video than I was expecting. Thank you guys so much. So I really do appreciate everything that you guys have done and for me and all the well wishes you guys have given me when I was going through it. I really, really appreciate it. Things are starting to turn around because it's great because it's Christmas time. It should turn around. But again, it's to you guys that I get to do this and I do enjoy doing it. It's just work takes precedence at this point. Gotta pay the bills. But this was such a huge haul. And this is the first time I've actually picked up comics in a while, guys. I haven't picked up new books in almost 3 months. That hurts. I almost get to that point where I'm like, maybe I'll just go digital. but I did that like 10, 12 years ago, and you got to be able to touch the comic. So somewhere along the line, I will jump back into the new books, but I probably won't buy as many. Primarily Marvel books. Marvel is not doing it for me right now, but I love DC, as you see, and I'm gonna stick with them. Do good and thick and thin. I'm gonna stick with DC. So that's gonna do it for me, guys. Thank you again so much for the love, and remember, here at Picture Book Drama, it is everything in entertainment. Please hit that subscribe, hit that like button, and leave a comment. And don't forget about the little giveaway we're doing for Starman 1, 2, 3, and 4. I will give further details on when I will do the drawing for this, as well as for that Power Man 50. Probably in another week or so, just because after this, I'm actually going to work. So I'm going to try and get this one up and edit it, and then I'm going to run out the door. But remember, I love you guys, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.